Hi guys, Dr. Wendy Dearborn here from the Laws of Attraction in Action.com and the Laws of Attraction in Action right here on Facebook, both the page and the group. Well guys, it's a beautiful morning here in Las Vegas, and I actually want to share something with you that happened with me or for me today. Well, for those of you who know me, I'm all about bon appetit. Come on, let's eat. I love to cook. And as my girlfriend said last night, we were sitting around, I made dinner and we were sitting around and we were just talking about life. And she said, you know, one thing that I noticed about you is you always have stuff on hand. If you want to go ahead on and cook something, you always have stuff on hand. Well, that's kind of semi-true for the most part, because I'm always in my head creating. I'm always creating stuff in my head. You know, what am I going to do? How am I going to cook this? What do I fancy eating? Blah, 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 blah. And it is truthfully based on, surrounded what I have at home. So this morning, I woke up and I said to myself, I want the pescatarian version of Panda Express's orange chicken. When I actually ate meat, because I don't eat meat, and I don't eat it for any other reason other than I don't like it. My hair looks mashed down on this side. Anyway, right. But I decided to do the pescatarian version of that, and I'm going to use I'm going to use shrimp and a little bit of lobster. It goes a long way, just tiny pieces of each. So I decided that's what I was going to do, and really and truly, can you hear the wind? It's really windy. I don't know if you guys can hear that, like it's whining. It'd be good for Halloween. But anyway, so I have on hand what I need. Like, I've got fresh oranges, and they really taste good because it requires oranges. But my mind said to me, go to Trader Joe's. So now we start this whole process, you know, when I do my meditation, do my gratitude work, the whole 9 yards, moving along. And my mind says, go to Trader Joe's to get the oranges. So I kind of look at the time and I'm like, no, I'm not going to Trader Joe's to get no orange juice. Not only that, it's processed and I've got the real McCoy. And if I have the real McCoy, I prefer to use it. And my mind says, go to Trader Joe's. So I'm like, okay, all right, let me go to Trader Joe's. So I go to Trader Joe's and I have a cart, and I'm like, Wendy, why did you even get a cart? You know, if you get a cart, you're going to try and start filling it up. So my mind had said, you go to Trader Joe's and you just pick up the orange juice and get out of there. So I have a cart now and I decide, oh, I need avocados. Oh, I need red peppers. And then I see this hybrid, and I know it's a hybrid because it's half orange, half red, but it looks really nice and I figure I'll try it out. Never tried it before. So I pick up one or two things, including a couple of bars of chocolate. I pick up a couple of things and I get the orange. And then I go to look for vegetarian or vegan gelatin, okay? And I turned the corner and I was like, you know something, Wendy, you are not here to do this. And where I was, they had their flowers. And I looked down and I saw these. I saw these white roses, beautiful white roses. And I thought, get these white roses. And again, I was like, you did not come in here to get these roses. You came in here to get orange juice. And now in your cart, you have 2 bars of chocolate. You have avocado. You have your, avocado. You have bell pepper, one of which you know is definitely a hybrid. Don't know what they did with it, but it looked nice because of the color. And what else did I have in my basket? Chocolate. I know I said that already. But I had a cup. Oh, and a red onion, of which when I picked up the red onion, I picked it up off of the kind of display, and the onion started falling. And then I do what I usually do best. I just burst out laughing. And this lady, she was so kind. She helped me pick up the onions. And I was just laughing. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So I turn that corner and I look down and I see, as I showed you, the white roses. And I'm like, Wendy, you are not here to get the white roses. Turn round and go to the checkout so you can get to work on time. So I look to my right, might be your left as you're looking at me, but I look to my right, I look down. And I see these purple roses or lilac roses. And immediately the tears well up in my eyes. And what I did was, I started touching the rose petals. I started touching the rose petals, and I smelt the roses. And I usually do this. I usually pat the roses, and I started patting the rose. Well, this particular color, lilac, it actually reminds me of the color clothing that my sister, who passed away actually many years ago, wore to Joan, my eldest sister. My sister Rose, actually, which is one of the reasons why I really like roses, passed away, and she wore it to Joan's wedding. And I always associate that color with her. The photograph that I have on the fireplace, it's with her in that color. So look, my eyes are welling up. Here we go. And it's been, what, 32 years since she passed. But anyway, so I'm touching the roses, my eyes are welling up, and I hear, get these. So I was like, right, I'm gonna get the lilac roses. So I put them in my cart and I start moving away, and then I hear, get the roses that you wanted, get the white roses. And so I pick them up, and I go through the checkout, and the guy puts them in the plastic bag and blah, 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 blah. And I go out, and I get into my car, and I always listen to like books on tape. I'm a voracious reader. I read a lot. If I don't have my nose in a book, I'm actually listening to something. And again, as I said, guys, this has really got me today, because it's making the tears fall. But they are happy tears. Let me just say that. They're happy tears. So I get into the car, and I plug my phone in, and I, hey Mike, I plug my phone in, and the author is saying, literally, use your imagination to create what you want. And in regards to the laws of attraction, I haven't even really covered that yet. That subject is so deep and so huge, I haven't covered it yet. But I recognize I'm being told the time is right. So I plug my phone in, and I put my book on tape in, and the narrator says, and I quote, use your imagination to feel the rose, to touch the rose's petal, to smell the rose, and use what you feel to assist and support you in making what you want manifested in your life. And I was like, wow. I had no intention of going to Trader Joe's today. Love the store. No intention of going to Trader Joe's today. It wasn't even on my radar. Okay? Wasn't on my radar. But something said to me, go to Trader Joe's. And I listened. Something said to me, get the purple roses. Or should I say, something said to me, go look for the gelatin while you're in here. Something said to me, get all these things that I didn't want, but I ultimately needed. There was a process, and that process took steps to get me to the point to realize that I need to pay attention to what I was hearing. And I needed to pay attention in such a way to know that. And it's something that I know, but it's like it was like the hammer hit it home today. Use your imagination to investigate your feeling about what it is that you want. Use your imagination to investigate your feeling about what it is that you want. But today, what I just wanted to share with you was simply this, is that the universe, known to me as God, the universal creator, known to me as God, or whomever your chosen deity is, moves you to do things and will move people, places, and things so you can get what it is that you want. And again, guys, as I said, these are truly happy tears, because these roses really are symbolical of my sister. And so that too, she was talking to me. That too, that's how I take that. She was talking to me. So guys, know that sometimes when you move to do something, it is for the highest good of all. It is for the highest good of you. It is showing you, and the universe will talk to you in many, many different ways. This was just my experience. I'm Dr. Wendy Dearborn. Have an awesome day. Love you, Mike. Love you, Heather. Peace.